How's it going, laser boosters? Up, I'll be Sixkilla and welcome back to Danganronpa V3. I suggest you strap yourselves in because this is going to be the first episode of the final class trial, presumably. So it's going to be a long one. Let's get into it. We're going to discover who the mastermind is and what's it all about and end the killing game once and for all. Apparently.
Alright!
Next time we come out of the trial grounds, it'll all be over, right? We can win, right?
Okay.
Of course.
It's okay.
It'll be okay. The class trial should be much easier than the others.
What?
Why?
Because.
Up till now, we had to find the culprit among the people in our group during the class trials. That's why we couldn't work together, even if we wanted to, but this time it's different.
I see.
Since there isn't a culprit among us, we can work together without any doubts.
Ah.
Unless one of us is the mastermind. We're all going to be working together this time. I feel more at ease. But I wish it had happened sooner. At the beginning, there were 16 of us. And now there's only 4 of us standing here, plus Kibo, who's coming later.
Well...
We're about to head to the last battle. So why are you so depressed?
Sorry.
You're right. Kibo's here. Thank you for waiting.
Kibo!
That's fast, Kibo. His weapons have been removed. I suppose we don't have to worry about him attacking.
What?
Are you disappointed? Do you prefer your sci-fi gear after all?
Well...
No, it's not that.
Everyone!
I'm just very sorry. Yeah, Kibo bowed at the waist to us. I acted recklessly and put you all in serious danger.
Everyone!
I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry.
What?
What's wrong? You're totally different from before when you're in battle mode. Shuichi, you told me earlier not to give up hope.
Okay.
That's right.
I
finally realized that you were right. My inner voice told me. Your inner voice? I thought you said you couldn't hear it anymore. Well, I had the Monokumas repair me in addition to removing my battle gear. And now, for some reason, I can hear my inner voice again. So you can hear it again, after the repairs. It looks like his hair. It looks like an antenna. Does that mean it wasn't just decoration? And now that I think about it, what is his inner voice exactly? What does he hear? I was wrong to try and destroy everything just to avoid losing to despair. Even if I'd followed through, there would have been no hope or future left afterwards. In which case my actions would have been merely resulted in another despair altogether. I do not expect you to forgive me. What I did was foolish.
Please!
But will you allow me to fight alongside you? I want to help you find the truth. Oh, and Maki tried to get us all killed as well, so... Shit, if I didn't want to hang out with you because you tried to get us all killed, there'd be fuck all of us left. Of course, Kibo. That's what I wanted from the start. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have been able to do this. So you'll allow me? Oh, you seem angry, Samugi. Would you prefer I not help?
Well...
I'm not mad. I'm just holding myself back. When someone says please that strongly, I always want to respond with, but I refuse. But I can't read the mood here. I can read the mood here, so I'm holding back. Well, of course.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay now. Of course you can fight with us, Kibo. There's a big wall between living things and objects, but you're our friend, Kibo.
Everyone!
Thank you. By the way, Maki, I've been meaning to ask you, but what is that vacuum cleaner you're carrying?
I see.
It's a bug vac. I think Kokichi designed it and Miyu made it.
I see.
Gonte had mentioned something about tiny bugs before.
Okay.
Yes, I thought it could be a clue to something. But we can't seem to catch any bugs with it. Doesn't seem like there are any here. So it really was just Gonte's imagination after all.
No.
Wait, it might be too soon to determine that. Can we wait until I've examined it with my eyes at least? Your eyes? Maybe they're tiny, 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 tiny. What do you mean, Kipo?
You.
What good can your eyes do? It's not like you've got good eyesight, right?
Yeah.
That was true until I installed my zoom function.
Huh?
Your zoom function?
Yes.
It was in my lab next to the jetpack and rocket launcher. Thanks to the zoom function, my vision has increased 100-fold.
Huh?
100-fold?
What did you say?
That's a power-up that goes way past your default settings.
But...
Now, this is the true talent of the ultimate robot. Because I'm a robot, I can evolve in ways that are simply not possible for a human. I finally accepted that. There are notable differences between us, but they're nothing for me to be ashamed of.
I also...
Because with my talent, it's possible that I can save you all. Kibo took the bug vac from Maki and...
Leave it to me.
It's worth a shot. At maximum zoom, my vision is on par with that of a microscope. Maki, I'll borrow this bug vac for a moment. He stared at it intensely. Just staring at his empty vacuum cleaner, or seemingly empty vacuum cleaner.
I see it. I'll print out this memory.
It's a tiny Monokuma! Just as before, Kibo printed a picture from right out of his mouth. He took it from his lips and handed it to me.
Huh?
Is this Monokuma? So that's how he's been observing us. With tiny bugs with cameras.
Hey.
Are these the small bugs Gonta was talking about?
Yes.
A human's eye would not be able to see things that exist at nanoscopic level. For Gonta to have noticed them, his vision really was superhuman.
Hey.
What are these things holding? Are they holding cameras?
Well then.
Why don't we ask them?
Huh?
You can talk to this?
Leave it to me.
Yes, I've already installed an augmented hearing function.
What was that?
I guess anything's possible. Well, he's really powered up for the final battle, Ben.
Start talking now, or I'll squish you one by one. Whatever function you serve, you'll be unable to carry it out. Do you accept these terms?
Shiba asked in a way that made it clear it was not up for negotiation.
They call themselves Nanokumas. Apparently they're members of the Monocubs.
What? This little thing?
Then there were actually 6 monocubs?
Not quite. These don't exist as individuals, but rather as a hive mind.
There's millions of them everywhere.
They travel through the air in a swarm, covering every square inch of this campus.
So it's not just one, it's a whole swarm of monocubs.
If they're that small, they could have been in my nose or mouth and I'd never know. I don't like the thought of that.
Neither.
And their function is to record footage of the events that are unfolding here and transmit it to Monokuma.
What?
Using their tiny cameras, they record footage and transmit it wirelessly.
That's how Monokuma knows what's going on. And I guess Kokichi had already figured that out, which is why he blew up the electro bomb to stop them.
Mother Kuma receives the footage and parses it before sending it off to Monokuma.
You mean like a security camera?
They're so small that they can't be seen with the naked eye. They must be the security cameras. More evidence. So there were security cameras after all.
Hey.
And they've been recording the footage wirelessly. Kokichi was correct to use the electro bomb.
That punk.
When he used it, the Nanokumas were unable to send any footage back to Monokuma.
You're right.
Yes, in that case, I doubt Monokuma knew the real culprit. The more I learn, the more I wish that Kokichi just worked with us normally.
But
That's impossible. No matter how many times he reincarnates, he's a liar down to his soul. I never would have imagined that the 6th Monokuma would be security cameras. That's how Monokuma was able to keep watch of this entire academy. He's toying with us. He's not just confident, he's sure he's gonna win. I know that must be what he's thinking.
oh yeah.
At least we know that important detail now. I'm glad you told us before the class trial.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kibo.
By the way,
You're welcome, but we should get going now.
That's true.
Yeah, we don't know what Monokuma will do if we show up late.
That's fine.
You're right. Then let's start heading to the trial grounds.
Okay.
Okay. How can we be late? We didn't set a time for it. He's got nothing to break this time. He's got no arms even. Well, he's got half pie arms. Half arms. Wasn't there water there too? What happened to the water? This whole place is coming to bits. Thanks, Kibo. Alright, let's go. There's no point worrying anymore. Right now, we only need to think about getting out of here alive. And so, we put the destroyed Ultimate Academy behind us and headed to the final trial grounds. Here we go. This is it. Carrying the last of the survivors, the elevator brought us down. What could be waiting for the 5 of us? I'm sure that this is the end of despair, and the beginning of hope. Everything ends here. Everything. The killing game of Hope's Peak Academy, the killing game of Jabberwock Island, and the killing game of this Ultimate Academy. This is the first time they've even mentioned Jabberwock Island. How much more until they're satisfied? This is the end of it. I'm tired of this. We're gonna end it. We're gonna end this cruel game. Let's do it. So this is the final trial grounds. It's not up to you or me to decide whether or not this is the end.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Well, well.
More importantly, since you guys requested that we hold this class trial, I'm sure you won't mind allowing me to participate too, right?
Right?
It'd be easier to argue if I do.
That's true.
I was gonna have you participate this time, but I didn't think you'd volunteer.
What is it?
You seem confident.
With my magic.
You're confident now, but I'm gonna turn your body into an omnibus with my magic.
Actually,
An omnibus? You mean like the vehicle or like a compilation book or...
you're really bugging me.
Knock it off. I won't be provoked by your cheap threats. He seems really provoked.
Yeah, but
If Pops is gonna participate, things are gonna get pretty damn interesting.
Father!
You can do it, Father.
Got a rock-hard ranger!
We'll cheer you on until our voices are hoarse and bleeding, right, Monodam?
That's wonderful.
This is beautiful.
House.
Cheer me on, you guys are totally participating too. What? You kids have a pivotal role to play. What kind of dad would I be if I hogged the spotlight? And if you kids don't play a pivotal role, then what use are any of you? Pivotal role? Can we really do it? I don't know. Don't worry. As a good parent, I'll do my darndest to motivate you.
Well now.
With this button.
What?
What's that button for? It's a monocap detonator that I prepared to ensure my adorable kids do their very best. Detonator?
Yeah.
With the push of this button, I'll detonate the bombs inside each of your bodies. So make sure you try really hard, or I'll start pressing the button. Got it? That's too far.
Here.
You know what they say? If your kids are cute, put a bomb inside of them.
you stupid.
It's not a real saying.
Cuz.
I know you cute kids can do this. You just need the proper motivation. So no need to worry. Just make sure you all play your pivotal roles. That's all. How absurd.
I knew it.
You really are the worst. I'm the best at being the worst, don't you think so? I tell you, people can't get enough of my crude antics.
Now then.
Let's get started. Let's get this crude climax underway. Nothing's crude since Miyu died. All the crudeness left the building. It was very sad. I don't think we have anything new to equip this time. No, nothing that I care about enough to equip. Let's have a quick look at our skills. We do have 6 points to spend, which is not a lot, really. We didn't finish off Maki. That was one of the problems. Reveals V points. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. Honestly, the debate is the hardest part of the game, in my opinion. Let's get into it. Non-stop debate is the hardest part. Everything else is pretty easy. Oh, the anagram one's hard too. But you do non-stop debate all the time. Let's do it.
I'd like to begin by asking Shuichi a question. Since this class trial was his idea, what exactly is the point of this class trial?
To find out who the mastermind is?
Yeah! Why are we having a class trial if no one died?
Whoa! My voice was way louder than I expected. I might be on a roll today.
Hey! I'm no slouch at being a loudmouth either!
It's kind of a specialty.
Me too.
Monodam's voice is super soft, though. Everyone cool with him getting blown up?
You said that the killing game would end if you exposed the truth at the class trial. So, you bastards, what is the purpose of this class trial?
Oh, that's a good question. But his voice was quiet.
Does force volume not matter at all?
The purpose of this class trial.
All right, I'll give you an answer. The reason I called for this trial is...
Retry pass must be Rantaro's case,
That's it!
right? Rantaro's the one.
I wish to retry a past case.
The first case. Rantaro's the one that we need to know about.
A retrial?
For which case?
The first one, the murder of Rantaro Amami. I've found new evidence relevant to the case.
Although we still know who killed him. For sure.
In light of that evidence, I demand a retrial.
What's the point of a retrial? The result of the first class trial has already been settled.
Yeah!
What if our vote was wrong.
Wrong?
Monokuma said the blackened for that incident was Kaede.
Are you saying he was wrong?
What?
Mono Kid, your reactions are too extreme. It's making the rest of us look bad.
Oh shit! He's already got the detonator!
To test the validity of our vote, we're going to retry the entire case.
Okay.
If Monokuma was wrong, the validity of these trials would be in question. The entire killing game wouldn't make sense anymore.
I see. You think you can destroy the game by calling out my failure as the game master.
You shouldn't have a problem with this if you have nothing to hide, Monokuma.
So in the end, the first case has become the focal point yet again. What a twist! What an interesting twist! Okay, let's do this!
It's obvious Rantaro was going to become one of the most important characters, despite the fact that he was only around for like an hour.
So what is this new truth?
There are several. But before we go any further, I want to discuss Rantaro's talent.
Okay.
Did you learn what his talent was?
Rantaro's ultimate talent was a mystery, but now I know. Rantaro's talent, the ultimate survivor.
That's it!
Because he survived the killing game before, but I don't remember him from a past game.
Was the ultimate survivor.
Ultimate survivor?
I saw it too. He said so in his video.
Well, the truth is, this isn't your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game. Was he in Danganronpa 2? I don't remember that. I mean, I guess that's not connected necessarily, but... So that means there's other killing games that aren't documented in a video game, right? That's why you got this perk, the survivor perk.
Rantaro became the ultimate survivor after surviving a past killing game. After his memory was wiped, he participated in the killing game once again.
So this wasn't Rantaro's first killing game?
Why did he participate in a second killing game?
I'm not sure yet.
He said this, you wanted it, remember? To himself.
But after I learned that Rantaro was the ultimate survivor, I deduced his objective.
Rantaro's objective?
The reason he went to the library before he was killed, and why he knew about the hidden door.
Didn't he just happen to randomly notice the hidden door?
No, it was on his map.
That's what I thought at the time, but it appears that assumption was false. There was an actual reason Rantaro knew about the door.
Yes, that reason is... the survivor perk. Monopad.
Rantaro was given this monopad as a kind of survivor perk. It has a map of the entire academy, including areas that had not yet been unlocked.
With one exception.
Of course, that includes the hidden room.
To think Rantaro was given that as a survivor perk.
He found out about the hidden room with this map?
The monopad also contained a video Rantaro recorded for himself.
Yes, we know.
If the mastermind ever needed a spare Monokuma, they would head to the hidden room.
The message was what inspired him to go to the library, to investigate the hidden room.
A time limit is now in effect. If a murder does not occur by nighttime 2 days from now, then every student forced to participate in this killing game will die. Mauled to shreds by countless Monokumas from the rumored Monokuma making machine.
The mastermind would have gone to that room to mass-produce Monokuma once time ran out. So, in order to figure out who the mastermind was, Rantaro went to the hidden room at the back of the library just before time ran out.
That's right. Rantaro must have come to the same conclusion that Kaede and I did.
It sure is ironic that the ultimate survivor died because of Kaede's trap.
But if Rantaro had a clue like that, why didn't he come to us with it?
I assume because he didn't trust us. The killing game had just started, after all.
Yeah, we hadn't got to know each other. And some of us weren't trustworthy, obviously.
What he said
Looking
in
at
his
you,
video
Kokichi.
message certainly didn't help either. He told himself to only share this information with people he could trust.
He didn't have any recollection of filming this message, right? That means he must have had trouble believing it as well.
It was probably confusing to him, too. That's why he didn't consult us.
Why the long face? It's nothing. I figured no one would listen to some guy who can't even remember his own talent, right? That's exactly what Monokuma wants us to do. So what else is part of his plan? Is my memory part of it too? If it is, then can I even trust myself?
He didn't know if he could trust that video, or trust us, or even trust himself. He must have been so lost. But with the time limit approaching, he decided to take a chance.
There's no need for that, because I'm going to end this game. I've already decided. I'm going to end this game. It's not about outfoxing everyone in this killing game. It's about ending the game itself. That's the real goal. Can you even accomplish such a feat? I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't think I could.
So we went to the library alone, without telling anyone.
And then he got killed by Kaede's trap.
The only people who knew about the hidden door at that time were Rantaro and I. I had Kaede with me, and I thought I could trust her, so I told her about the hidden room. That was the difference between me and Rantaro, I suppose. I had Kaede.
And Kaede's the one who killed him!
What a snake!
Hey, so what are you guys talking about? Is this something I forgot?
You guys all died.
I don't know anything about what they're saying.
Is this something that transpired before we were born?
Reborn.
So what's your point? You know who Rantaro was and why he did what he did. But it's pointless now, isn't it?
No, it's not pointless. Now that we know this new information, if we look back at Rantaro's case, we can find a new truth that we missed at the time.
A new truth?
I don't really get it, but we just need to look at Rantaro's case again, right?
Then let's do it.
Okay.
Yes, let's do this together.
With my vast magical powers, I'll turn Monokuma into an omnibus. I don't really get that either, but I guess we're gonna republish Monokuma.
Republish. I'm not too sure either, but the real battle is just beginning. We'll prove that the result was wrong and corner the mastermind together. Okay. Kokichi's
Rantaro
motive
went to the
video.
library,
2 mysterious
just
messages.
before Monokuma's time
Survivor
limit
pick.
expired.
Using the information provided by the survivor perk, he made his way to the hidden door.
To expose the identity of the mastermind. But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot put ball and died.
Because of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine!
Fully automatic?
There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro himself!
No, wait. No. No.
The camera went off just before
That's
he
why there's
used
blood
it,
all over the monoped that he's
and only
holding.
Rantaro was in the picture.
But the mastermind was definitely there.
Rantaro went to
The mastermind is definitely there.
the library.
The monoped proves it pretty much.
To expose the identity of the mastermind. But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot put ball and died. Because of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine. Fully automatic? There was no culprit at the scene.
The only one in the library at the time of the murder was
Rantaro himself!
I disagree.
No, Rantaro was not the only one in the library at the time the murder occurred. This survivor perk monopad is proof of that.
Why would that monopad be evidence?
The monopad was given exclusively to Rantaro as his survivor perk, correct?
Yeah.
But when we searched Rantaro's body, he didn't have it on his person.
No, it was in the secret room.
He only had his student handbook monopad. Which means that someone took this monopad from Rantaro after the murder.
That's very wrong.
Why?
Wow, that's what we've been saying.
What? Keep quiet, will you? I don't have time for your nonsense right now.
Yeah, we don't need you guys to butt in.
I have no clue what anyone is talking about.
None of you do.
If we don't chime in soon, Pops is gonna push the detonator.
Then we better not let these fucking chumps run their mouths anymore!
Alright.
A bloody monopad is disgusting.
Still about
You
Rantaro.
should wash it right away.
That's not a real rebuttal!
Not really, no.
Someone stole the survivor. Where's the proof?
No way there's a bloody thief!
But remember, Rantaro brought the survivor perk monopad to the library.
Mm-hmm.
If it's missing now, that must mean someone stole it.
And put it in that room.
Monopad
The
to the
mastermind.
library?
Specifically.
I think there's maybe no way that's possible.
All he had on him was the student handbook monopad. He didn't bring the survivor perk with him.
I'll cut through your words.
It's in the picture beam.
No, there is no doubt Rantaro brought the survivor perk monopad to the library. The picture taken just before he died clearly shows him holding it.
Mm-hmm.
That could be his student handbook monopad for all you fucking know.
No, it was definitely this same monopad. You see the way
the
the
handprint,
blood is
yeah.
dried here?
That's how he was holding it when he died.
The outline of his fingers matches how he was holding it in the picture.
Oh, you're right.
Shortly after this photo was taken, Rantaro was struck in the head by the shot put ball. Do you think that's when this bloody outline on the monopad was formed?
I do. That's why the monopad Rantaro is holding in this picture has to be the same monopad we have now.
What?
Come on, no overreacting. It makes us look like we're not paying attention.
Scream all you want! Monosuke's the one that's gonna get blown up!
They really shouldn't have brought these guys back.
Ah! Monokid! I was so upset my cute cubs lost that my finger slipped. But those were some pretty fireworks. Even in death, my kid's a real cutie.
Yep,
I
adorable.
hear lions push their cubs into bottomless ravines to kill them.
They don't kill them.
So there was a thief, huh? I can't believe someone would do something so evil.
What about
So who
murder?
took the monopad? Do you know anything else?
Do we know anything about the person who took Rantaro's monopad? I think we do. Let me get the facts straight and think. What? I love Psych Taxi. This is my favorite. My favorite part of any trial, Psych Taxi. I have no idea what you're asking though this time. What we know about the person who stole it. They're the mastermind, almost certainly. I mean, they have to be. They had access to the secret room that I guess anyone had access to, but no one would know the way to get into unless they were the mastermind. Even Rantaro couldn't have, because the secret passage wasn't on his survivor pad thing. Oh my god, I'm missing all of them. That was terrible. How many monopads did Rantaro have in the library? 2. His survivor one and his normal, everyday one. Because we found the normal one, and the survivor one was found in the other room. Good. We're pretty much going over information we already know now. That's not new information. That's old information. Lame. Lame old information that is lame. Oh crap. Hey, not bad. Having a good run. Shit. At least good now. Ah, crap. What is the question? Which monopad was taken away? The survivor perk one. If we found that one in the... If we found the survivor pad right at the beginning, things would have been very different. You know? Very different. Could you imagine if we found the Survivor Handbook one right at the beginning when we were doing this trial originally? We'd know a lot more than we know now. Alright, what do we got? Damn it. Oh god. I mean, it's only wasting time more than anything else, right? We can cope. We got loads of time. Time's never been the issue. The issue's been my aim more than anything. That's been my biggest issue. Where was that monopad taken to? The secret room in the library. The hidden room behind the bookcase. Hidden room. Good. We got 4 phases this time. Whoa. Cool. Wait, how are we gonna fit another escort into our car? Surely there's no room for any more. Unless they're gonna sit on my lap. Maybe they can sit on my lap. Three wide, that's not very fair, come on. Come on now. No need to play like that. They're doing it too. Oh my god. This is getting harder and harder to hit. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice easy block. Who can enter the hidden room? The mastermind? Monokuma? Literally nobody else? I mean, I guess if you knew about the hidden passage, anyone could have, but... realistically, just the mastermind. That was pretty much all info we already knew. Hardly a revelation. Just an excuse to use the psych taxi.
Took that monopad.
I'm all about
it.
it.
The mastermind. I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah, duh.
The mastermind?
The survivor perk monopad was found in the library's hidden room.
It would give away too much of the game that early on, you know?
And only the mastermind would have been able to enter that room, correct?
Between the time Rantaro died and when we found him, they put that monopad in the hidden room?
Nope! That's impossible!
Impossible? Why?
Huh? You don't know? Why, even my cute little cubs have already figured it out!
Jeez, I hope you guys have figured it out or he's gonna blow one of you up.
Huh? We have?
Yeah, so I'll let Monotaro explain.
Huh? I've already forgotten what we're even talking about.
Oh, Monosuke, you're totally dead.
Oh crap, he's gonna push it! It's gonna be Monokid all over again!
The mastermind is not in any of the photos taken in the library. Why is that?
Huh?
Oh, that's true.
Because of the secret passageway.
In order to get to the hidden room, you need to move the bookcase, right? But Shuichi and Kaede set up those hidden cameras, so if the mastermind was using that door, they would have been caught on camera. But none of the pictures showed anyone like that.
That reasoning is wrong.
Amazing, Monodum! Well done!
Hold on. The hidden cameras in the library had interval timers.
Yep. 30 seconds? Yeah, it's ages, man. I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
Perhaps the mastermind worked within that 30-second interval?
Easily.
I see. So the mastermind hid in the hidden room, waited for the right timing,
Yep, and then came out, stole the thing, and then went back in.
grabbed the monopad from the library, and then returned to the hidden room.
Hold on! There's a flaw in your logic.
Go on.
What? What flaw?
Huh? Don't ask me! The Mono Cubs are gonna explain it!
You're just doing that so that you can have an excuse to blow them up.
What? Again? Reject your logic without explaining why. That's the Monokuma debate style. Take it from here, Mono Cubs. And you better use your brains or I'll kill ya.
Great. Alright, here we go. Hidden room passageway.
What are we arguing about again?
The hidden camera! Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in any photos?
Unless they use the interval between shots.
Yeah.
The camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to take the monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind hiding?
In the room.
In the hidden room, of course!
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening?
Oh shit. Wrong one. That one. No. Okay, skip back to that. How do they know what's happening? Because the little cameras that are everywhere. You ass.
Unless they use the interval between shots. The camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to get the monopad from the body.
Then
And where was the mastermind hiding? In the hidden room? If they were still inside the hidden room.
how would they know? Library.
That's wrong!
No, it's not wrong. I'm just going to tell you how they would know.
The mastermind saw what was happening in the library. They had surveillance cameras.
Surveillance cameras.
What? Where would something like that be?
In the air, all around us.
You don't know? Even though they're monocubs just like you?
Monocubs?
I mean these.
Oh, so cute and tiny!
Aren't they? They're your siblings too.
That's a big reveal to drop so casually.
These little guys are called Nanokumas. Their job is to monitor the campus.
How do you know that?
Oh, Father told me. He said to make sure I told everyone. I had completely forgotten about it. Good thing I just remembered.
That's right, you're the memory loss guy.
Dumbass! You remembered too late!
There are countless Nanokumas buzzing all over the campus. All the footage they record is wirelessly transmitted through Mother Kuma, and then sent to Monokuma.
Yes, via Mother Kuma. That's an important point. If Mother Kuma receives the camera feeds, the mastermind could ask it anything. They would know about the situation in the library and the hidden room.
I see. Mother Kuma can tell them the interval timers for the cameras.
Then the mastermind was in the hidden room after they stole the monopad from Rentaro.
But why would they steal the monopad?
The mastermind was probably terrified by the idea of us picking up Rantaro's perk.
Yeah, probably.
No, that's wrong.
What?
I wasn't necessarily afraid. The survivor perk was for Rantaro's eyes only. Sure, he could have shared the info with you, but that's not the same as getting the info directly from the monopad. Cause then, you can't say it was a survivor perk for Rantaro's eyes only, right?
You should just put a lock on it then. Like, have it pin locked or something.
So when he died, I took it back. That's all.
I don't know about that.
Could have had it pin coded and then just left it there, and then no one would have been able to get into it.
How do you figure?
You look calm now, but at the time, you must have been pretty desperate. The monopad clearly stated that there was a mastermind in the academy. If we knew then that a mastermind was behind everything, we would have worked together. But you couldn't let that happen. You needed us to go after each other.
True.
Either way, you admit the mastermind stole the monopad, right?
Well, yes, but only reluctantly.
Then the mastermind messed up.
Reluctantly or otherwise, you're still admitting it.
If they wanted to retrieve the monopad, they should have used Monokuma to do it.
Nope, that's impossible. The rules state I can't participate in a murder, which includes tampering with the crime scene.
The school rules.
If you're so strict about following the rules, does that mean that someone is watching? If that's the case...
Still, what a waste of a survivor perk! If only he lived a little longer, then this info would have made things interesting.
Stop changing the subject!
I still don't have the whole picture, but it seems as if we're being watched. In that case, this plan should go well. If I ruin this killing game by proving that it doesn't follow its own rules, I should be able to end the whole thing.
But the point of this class trial is to discuss Rantaro's case, right? The mastermind stealing his survivor perk shouldn't affect it whatsoever. In the end, Kaede killed him. There's no shaking off that truth.
Yeah!
One truth prevails!
No, that's not the
One truth to catch 'em all.
I'm certain of that. It's a lie that you made up.
Me? Lie?
That's right. Kaede wasn't the one who killed Rantaro. The true culprit is...
The mastermind?
That's it! The mastermind controlling Monokuma. They're the one who killed Rantaro.
The mastermind is the culprit?
Jeez, and you call yourself the ultimate detective? Trying to overturn the results of the first class trial. The Mono Cubs won't be silent about this!
What? Us again?
But we said we don't know!
Well, he doesn't have to think if you guys have to do it for them. You know. You're making Monokuma's life easier. And you get to die, which he likes too.
If Rantaro's killer is the mastermind, that means Kaede was the mastermind!
Can you prove the mastermind is the culprit?
Yeah! Got any evidence?
You want evidence Kaede is the culprit? The shot put ball at the murder scene! She used the camera flash to lure Rantaro in, and then cracked his skull with a shot put ball!
Yeah.
Yep, Kaede set up the whole thing. Even the lethal shot.
Let me just look at the shot put ball real quick. From inside the trash can in the hidden room, there was no bloodstains on the shot. It's different than the one that was killed to use Rantaro. Pink fibers were found on it. So the pink fibers are from Kaede's jacket thing, which was pink. So he switched the shot put balls out and then killed Rantaro, and this is Kaede's shot put ball, which is why it has her fibers on it. Presumably he caught it, swapped out for another one, and then threw that one away. That's going to be the evidence, right?
Shot ball.
Shot put ball.
Kaede had it all along.
That's wrong! The most important fact we discovered during the investigation is this. The shot put ball that Rantaro was killed with was different than the one Kaede had.
Yep.
What'd you say? I have no idea what's going on!
You always say that. You sound like Gunter.
Football? What do you mean?
I found a shot put ball in the trash can in the hidden room. But it was not the murder weapon. That shot put ball didn't have any blood on it. Rather, there was a pink fiber stuck to that shot.
Pink fiber? So what?
From Kaede's clothes.
Do you remember how Kaede was carrying the shot put ball?
Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I know she also had a spare vest, which she could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
I see. She had it in her backpack.
It was wrapped in her spare vest. Her pink vest.
I see. The shot put ball you found in the hidden room had a pink fiber on it.
Yes, it's a fiber from her vest. That can only mean that the ball I found was the one that was in Kaede's backpack.
What'd you say? Really? I got no idea what you're talking about.
I legitimately believe
that
that.
ball did not have blood on it, so it could not have been the murder weapon. In short, the shot that Kaede used didn't hit Rantaro.
Then maybe they just washed off the blood.
If so, the fiber on the shot put ball would have been washed off as well. It's clear to me that the real murder weapon is different than the shot Kaede had. Yes, Kaede set up the bookcase and rolled the shot into the vent. But that shot didn't hit Rantaro. Her plan failed.
And then when it missed, the mastermind picked up the fallen shot and threw it away and then smashed him.
Failed? I don't even know what that means.
Didn't hit
If you
anyone.
found that shot put ball in the hidden room, then that means
I found the shot put ball in the hidden room because the mastermind took it
That's it!
to hide it.
The mastermind took it from the library. Only they could get in that room after all.
the mastermind took it.
So they recovered the shot that missed Rantaro, and he was killed by a different one.
What I don't understand is why the mastermind didn't just take the one that missed and then kill Rantaro with it.
Rantaro was
Why
killed
swap
by
it?
the mastermind, who made it look like Kaede was the culprit. That required a bit of trickery on the mastermind's part. They prepared their own shot to kill Rantaro and switched it with Kaede's shot. They took Kaede's shot put ball and stowed it in the hidden room. To put it simply, Kaede didn't kill Rantaro. It was the mastermind.
What?
Did you?
What?
Everyone, calm down. Father is going to yell.
Oh, Monodam was
What?
next.
Monodam,
Didn't expect that.
Why?
Whoops! I got too worked up and accidentally pressed the detonator.
I was sure Monosuke was going to be next.
The mastermind killed Rantaro, but why?
I believe the reason had something to do with a time limit motive.
The time limit is now in effect. Oh, right. I mean, it doesn't explain why he didn't just use Kaede's shot put ball, but it does explain why he would do it. Because he doesn't actually want the time limit to run out and to kill everyone, but he also doesn't want them to call his bluff and then he can't do anything. He has to do something. And that plan that Kaede set up was the last chance to have someone die before the time limit ran out. And he needed someone to die before that time limit ran out. Otherwise, either he'd have to kill everyone and the game would be boring, or he'd have to kill no one and be proven to be bluffing. Both of which is bad. Every student in this killing game will die.
Kaede was keeping us all together, and we refused to kill each other. To break up the stalemate, the mastermind introduced that motive. However, this was a gamble. They didn't want to cause total chaos after all.
Because that would just end everything. They wanted an exciting killing game.
They weren't actually going to kill everyone. Because that would be dumb. They just needed people to start killing each other.
That motive put pressure on the mastermind, as well as us.
Yes, Kaede had a plan to kill the mastermind, but Rantaro was caught in the trap. However, her plan ultimately failed. The shot put ball that she rolled didn't hit Rantaro.
Because it missed, we would have been annihilated due to the time limit.
Exactly.
But the mastermind wanted to avoid that situation, so they took action.
Thanks
Makes
to
sense.
the Nanokumas, the mastermind would have known Kaede's intended murder weapon. So when her plan failed, they would already have another shot put ball prepared.
Then, the mastermind manipulated the scene to make it look like Kaede succeeded. All they had to do was hide Kaede's shot in the hidden room that only they could enter.
So, Kaede was executed on false charges?
I mean, she did intend to kill him, so...
Yes. Yes, she was. She didn't actually kill anyone. But she was executed nonetheless, because the mastermind framed her for Rantaro's murder. And Monokuma played along. He let us believe the mastermind's lie. We were all fooled, including Kaede. We thought she was the culprit until the very end. And you want to tell us this game is fair? That there are rules? That's all bullshit! This game makes no sense at all.
If Monokuma twisted the truth for this case, then he could have twisted it for the other cases as well, making this killing game unfair.
Then, it's not even a killing game anymore. It's just killing.
I won't forgive
Anything
them.
to say?
I'll never forgive them for breaking the rules and killing Kaede. So cruel. I'll never forgive them. And I will avenge Kaede. I swear on her kindness and her love and her grave that I will avenge her.
Yeah! How dare the mastermind create the detonator that blew up the adorable Monodum?
You're the one that blew him up. Don't pass the buck.
Anyway, we know the mastermind is also Rantaro's killer. Let's figure out who that is.
That's kind of the most important part, yeah.
That is, if Monokuma still wants to continue this class trial.
Of course we're gonna keep going. Like I said, this killing game will never end.
No, Monokuma. I will end this. I will reveal the identity of the mastermind and end the killing game.
May I interject? You keep accusing this so-called mastermind, but... Are you sure there's even a mastermind at all?
Yeah, there always is.
Are you sure you bastards aren't imagining it? If the mastermind is real, show him to us.
Even Monokuma just before admitted that the mastermind took Rantaro's monopad, the survivor perk one. So he admitted there's a mastermind already.
You guys are the ones hiding them!
It's possible the mastermind is still in this academy. The survivor perk said so.
If they were involved in Rantaro's murder, there's no doubt.
Then they must have snuck in during the Gopher Project and stayed hidden in the account.
You just odd. What was that all about?
I just realized something.
Say it, or I'll cast my all the guys you date will be single fathers curse.
It's Kaede's younger twin sister.
Hey, what?
Younger twin sister?
It was
You
on
sure
the
about
Gopher
that?
Project participant list. She has a twin sister. It seems sort of weird to me. Junko and Oshima had a twin too, right?
Are you saying those same circumstances apply here as well?
This killing game was influenced a lot by the past one, right? So maybe the mastermind's real identity was too.
The mastermind who snuck into the academy and made us play this sick game. Is Kaede's twin sister?
Maybe. I guess that's a possibility.
Either way, there's no doubt that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in this school.
How unfortunate that you couldn't find them during your final investigation.
Rather, yeah.
You're not allowed to leave while the trial's in session, so you can't search for them now.
No shit, Sherlock.
You can't leave during a trial unless you gotta pee.
I gotta pee.
gotta pee. We're not going for that one.
Kaede's twin sister is the mastermind still hiding somewhere? Is she really the mastermind? Is it really that simple? Probably not. What do we got? History hosts Academy, Kokichi's... Why did Kokichi's motor video come up so much? Go for a project, participant list, 6 Monokuma. Clues to mastermind? Hang on. What is clues to the mastermind? According to Mother Kuma, the mastermind goes to the hidden room in the library quite often. In addition, the classroom that creates the flashback lights reverts to its original state with the doors open. It seems as though the person operating has been cautious not to be seen by anyone.
Well, there was a 17th person too. That 17th person is the mastermind.
That's wrong!
I mean, we know there's not a 17th person participating.
No,
because they have to attend the trial.
Can't be a 17th person. That contradicts what Mother Kuma said.
The one you're looking for comes to the room quite often.
It implies that the mastermind wasn't in the hidden room the whole time.
No, he's been hanging out with us.
They must have been coming and going between the room and the academy, right? Would someone who has to stay completely hidden really risk that?
Right. If they were trying to hide, they would have just stayed put.
Stayed in that hidden room, yeah.
I see. That's some impressive logic.
Don't agree with him.
And during the investigation, I found a classroom that makes flashback lights.
A classroom that makes flashback lights?
I'll explain the details later. But there was something interesting.
Right at the moment, the classroom door suddenly burst open. There you are, Shuichi. Himiko? Huh? The classroom changed back to normal.
When the door is opened, the classroom reverts to its original state. Clearly, the room is hiding something.
Isn't it obvious? A mastermind didn't want anyone to see them making flashback lights.
But why create such a classroom at all? If the mastermind were a 17th person, they could have their own completely separate room to make flashback lights.
Indeed, that would be much safer.
Knowing this, we can make a few assumptions about the mastermind's identity. However, the implications aren't good.
It's one of us.
An ominous way to say it.
Like always, it's one of us.
But there's nothing to worry about. We got this far because we're friends. We're in this together no matter what. There's nothing to fear.
Yeah, she's right.
The mastermind's identity. Considering the facts we have, my detective work points to a participant of the killing game.
That's
That
it.
was staggered so that a participant of the killing game could go
The
to and from
mastermind
those
is most
rooms.
likely one of the participants of this killing game.
So they can still be seen around the killing game, but also fuck off and do their mastermind stuff, and then come back without being too noticeable that they disappear.
One of the participants?
Yeah.
One of the 16 people who were forced to play this game. One of us.
What did you say?
The classroom that makes flashback lights and the hidden room being visited often. It all suggests that the mastermind is someone we'd see every day at the academy.
Someone we'd see every day. Like one of the 16 students?
That's crazy! There's no way one of us is the mastermind! Because we're all friends! We swore to fight together!
Then it just means that all your friendship talk was a lie, right?
Shut up! That's not possible!
You're upset and irrational. At times like this, a voice of reason is necessary.
Go on.
Absolutely necessary.
Got it. We're up.
Oh god.
We're gonna put on a reasonable yet outstanding show and earn our right to live!
Good luck.
Eh? Our right to live? Is someone about to die? Is that what's going on?
Man, your acting's not very good there, Monotaro.
Whatever! I don't believe you! There's no way the mastermind's here!
Wait. Even if it's one of the 16 students, it doesn't mean it's one of us, does it?
Could be one of the dead ones.
Huh? What do you mean?
Maybe one was executed, but not really.
It's possible that the mastermind merely faked their death and has been alive this whole time. Now that we know Monokuma will break rules as he sees fit, that possibility should be...
What's that supposed to mean? Hurry up and answer! If you don't hurry up, I'm gonna blow up the rest of the Mono Cubs!
Take your time.
Hurry up and answer!
The identity of the mastermind we'll know for sure once we determine who killed Rantaro. We need to confirm something to find out who that is. Alibis for Rantaro's murder?
That's it!
Everyone was alive then. Everyone, all 16 of
We
us.
need to go over everyone's alibi for Rantaro's murder again.
Do we have... Is someone transcribing these when we're going? So we've got all the info from the first trial?
From way back then?
Didn't we discuss that during the first trial? What good would it do to discuss it again?
Now that we know Rantaro was killed by the mastermind, it might lead somewhere. We might find a hole in someone's alibi that we didn't see at the time.
So we just have to give our alibis again.
Yeah.
Fine. Then let's do it. So we can be sure that the mastermind's not one of us.
I wonder where this discussion will lead. Will it lead to a mastermind in this very room? Or not? Either way, we're gonna make sure this trial stays exciting!